Saw dudes. Swordbreaker is goated, and at this point, there is no contest. After killing Crota more times than I would like to admit, I got enough patterns to craft this baby, and boy is it sexy. Let's get started. When comparing Swordbreaker to the two other craftable lightweight shotguns, Without Remorse and Wastelander, there's a clear winner. Swordbreaker edges out in range, handling, and airborne effectiveness. It does lose in the stability and reload speed departments just by a smidge, but it's unnoticeable even after hours of playtime. Shotguns will always want stat bonuses in range, handling, and fire rate. Therefore, I think the best barrel and mag perk in PvE and PvP is either Rifle Barrel or Small Bore in Assault Mag. Assault Mag brings the RPM up from 80 to 90 for slightly higher DPS. The masterwork would either be range or handling, but I chose handling to recuperate some of the points lost due to Rifle Barrel. This gun is amazing for melee builds due to the Cursed Thrall origin perk. After a melee kill for 7.5 seconds, weapon kills cause the enemy to explode, dealing up to 123.5 damage over a 4.5 meter radius. So many builds today focus on melee utilization, making this a prevalent ad clear weapon. I believe this is the third ad clear shotgun, behind Without Remorse with Incandescent and Conditional Finality. Titans that are using the grapple melee build will get really good mileage out of this gun. With that out of the way, let's go over some god roll perk combos that you can look for. Demolitionist and 1-2 Punch is a dream for strand melee builds, especially those that use the grapple melee. You can regen your grapple faster with Demolitionist, which grants 20% grenade energy on kill and reloads the gun on grenade usage. 1-2 Punch buffs the damage of the melee by 40%. If you aren't running the grapple melee, Demolitionist can be swapped out for Pugilist, which regens the same amount of energy from melee abilities. For better gun damage, swap out 1-2 Punch for Golden Tricorn. You can still use whatever melee loop you have going on with this perk, but now you'll be granting Swordbreaker a 50% damage buff for 10 seconds for a gun kill followed by an ability kill. If you're not really into melee like that, you can swap out 1-2 Punch for Sword Logic, which is a plain and simple damage buff that activates on weapon kill and stacks with combatant difficulty. Stacks cap out at 4 with a 50% damage buff. Duration is tied to combatant difficulty. Considering how easy it is to plow through adds, you'll be able to kill majors efficiently once stacked up. Now for those who like to get in there like swimwear, Threat Detector and Surrounded might be the combo for you. Threat Detector and Surrounded have very similar activation requirements and make Swordbreaker a super responsive powerhouse. Threat Detector maxes out handling, and Surrounded grants a 40% damage increase just for standing close to enemies. Running gunners will probably go with Subsistence and Sword Logic. There's no ability looping or fancy stuff involved. Killing enemies grants a damage buff and simultaneously reloads the gun. You can't ask for something more simple. For PvP, the obvious choice is Slide Shot and Opening Shot. Slide Shot reloads the gun on a slide and increases the range, and Opening Shot increases the one-hit kill consistency. You can't go wrong with this combo, but if you don't like Slide Shot, there's always Threat Detector for the passive buff to stats that doesn't require much input. Swordbreaker is going to be the new king of lightweight shotguns, period. It's a beast in looks and in practice. It's blessed with one of the best origin traits for PvE, and it pulls double duty as a major deleter and ad clear tool. The only complaints that I have about it is that it lacks trench barrel, is harder to acquire than Wastelander, and is part of the lightweight shotgun family. Not everyone likes to raid, so Wastelander will likely be the go-to shotgun for many newer players, and lightweights suffer in the damage department, not having the easy burst damage of rapid fires or the total damage of aggressives. Otherwise, I'm very happy making this my first crafted weapon from Crota's end. I rate this a 9 acolytes out of 10, would do Crota again and again. Wait, I hope this weapon review helped you out, and as always, thank you for watching and happy farming.